Hi guys, this is Jossie and the transgender effect. Thank you very much for tuning back. Today I know it has been a while. I'm sorry, I've been going through a lot of different stuff. I do apologize for the delay, but today I want to talk about transgender dysphoria, and I was able to process some of the things and how it really uh gets triggered in how it actually you will be able to overcome that. And one of the things that I want to say is that you need to understand the nature of the beast. And by that I mean the dysphoria basically is like if you stare long enough at like to a mirror, and you will be able to start seeing your old self. And sometimes that is very damaging, for especially for transgender people. And what happens is that understanding how and why that is, you will be able to make some changes in the way that you approach that. And that is the nature of the beast lies in the fact that your mind is basically doing a tries to associate an image to its closest match. We do this by nature. We do this by yeah, I mean, it's embedded into our own DNA to basically establish a safety net. So that's why we're able to recognize patterns and stuff like that, and we'll be able to say, like, well, that's mom, or well, that's dad, that's my brother or sister. And because we try to, like, if you want to call it in the sense of anthropology, you will be able to associate with your kind and be safe, basically. So if you stare long enough into a mirror, then you will be able to see your old self, and that's a given, because your mind is trying to figure out, well, I've seen this before. What is the closest match? Aha, I get it. And then, like, your mind starts to, like, yep, trying to figure out. And then you're seeing this in real time. And then you freak out. And then you are still, and then you freak out. And then you say, like, oh my gosh, I can still see it. But that's usually how that happens and why that happens. Now, you might not be able to actually close off a thousands of years of evolution just and suppress it. But the one thing that you can do, it is how you will be reacting to a specific thing. And that is, yes, I know it's gonna happen. I will be able to see it. But the thing is that if I put a picture of my old self, and if I study it, I mean, I will be able to see the frustration, the misery, the suicidal thoughts, the agony. I won't be able to see all those things, and much more. Obviously, how that person looked like my father, my mother, and everybody else. But if I put a picture of myself today, then I can see the big change. And I mean, I remember when I was on my first months of transition, I was so excited about the changes. I was so excited about how do this and how do that. But then, like, about a year or so, then I'm like, I stopped, like, really looking in the mirror. I really stopped. Probably some of you are like, bitch, you probably should be staring a little more often. But that's okay. Um, and I started really looking too much into the mirror just because, I mean, I have a life to live. I will not be subjugated by my own perceptions to see, to be able to see that, you know? And that's when basically my transition, like, sort of like, stop, like, basically was done. I'm like, uh, well, screw this. I have to worry about life. I have to worry about making a living. I have to worry about um, my friends, my family. That that will never stop, and the changes will keep on coming. But I mean, really, I mean, I cannot do anything about these changes either. You know, and good thing that actually I took off after my mom, because if I would have taken off after my dad, I will be screwed. No, and that's, and I mean, and I'm not saying just because like I have a really bad image about my dad, and that's the only thing that I always say that I have my own father issues just because the way that he was with my mom and stuff like that, and um we we can only really control how we react to things, and that's the only thing that we can do. Like and subscribe, make a comment, please. I want to read your comments. And I guess that I'll see you guys the next time. In the meantime, keep on smiling. Bye.